Hi, and welcome to your September 25 to October the 1st tea leaf reading here with Red Earth Goddess. This is a weekly reading that I provide for my YouTube community every week. And this is something that I work with the cup in front of you. If you can see that there on the cup, there are different owls. Hear no evil, see no evil, and speak. That's a see no evil and speak no evil. Okay? And for this week, I'm sensing that a lot of chatter has been going on around. If it's not you, it's other people around you, and you can feel what they're saying. If this is about you, it's time for you to slowly stand back and observe and listen to what it is that you are sending out. Because no matter how much you try to trick other people and to hide and to blame things on others, when you can't live up to and admit your mistakes, eventually you will get caught. Okay, this is just a message for a general message. This is not towards a specific person. Okay, this is not towards a specific person, but that's what I'm picking up, okay? And just to have a little feel going on here, I have a few little figurines of an Egyptian theme. This is the goddess Hathor / Isis. And I only say that because a lot of these little figurines, the two goddesses are actually very similar. And even if you go back to them, Isis absorbed a lot of Hathor's abilities and stuff, okay? Here is Anubis. And we have my famous Nefertiti. And there we go. On the right side, I have here a real, the angle isn't the greatest, a real scorpion. So if you're feeling at this time connected to the scorpion, I hope you don't feel a little intimidated by this, but this is a real scorpion. It's died from natural causes. And slowly but surely, we will eventually enter the Scorpio season. However, we have now just entered the Libra season, and Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. And it's very symbolic with the Egyptian theme, and also karma and balance. Okay, Libra scales is all about balance. So there needs to be a balance to determine if something is about to die or to go through a rebirth. So ask yourself right now, where are you in your life right now? Okay, are you going through a change? Have you been hiding your intent from others? Have you been hiding your intent from yourself? Have you been willing to accept change, or have you been fighting it? Because slowly but surely, but at this time, there's no more slowly. It feels as though things are being pushed at us, that we really have to make these changes at this time, okay, guys? Now, because I have an iPod here, sorry about the view, but here is the tea leaf reading that I'm going to be providing for you guys, okay? So it's a little up close and personal with things with me here. Right here we have a dragon, or a winged, a tiny little bit of a wing. I see it more of as a dragon. We have a dragon here. a serpent being. It's more, yeah, I'd say it's more of a dragon, okay? I feel at this time, a lot of people are very protected despite appearances, okay? No matter what you go through in life, you will always be protected, okay? But the thing is, our mind will obsess about something over and over and over and over again, and we will make it seem worse because we're not, we're emotionally hyperventilating, or we're thinking of something that we're not sleeping, or we're overdoing something such as eating or under eating, you know, like just stuff like that. So I feel that this is more of an earthly dragon. So if we go to the elements, okay, I'm going to go, a lot of this time I bring up elements in my work, okay? I talk about the different elements. I feel like this is an earth dragon. So this is a very practical, earthly, grounded energy here. This is not like a quick, fast action type of dragon. I feel like what this is basically trying to symbolize is a lot of you have been doing a lot of, you know, work. I mean, there's people that they're in their 70s and, you know, they've spent like 60 years of their life working towards something. And felt that they never received everything that they worked so hard for. And then all of a sudden, after 60 years, within one day, the winds of change came calling and it led them towards a different direction. So if you find yourself in a certain manner, somewhere very similar to this situation, not necessarily exactly, because no two people go through the exact same emotions and situations exactly entirely. But if you do sense that you are going through something similar as to this, then you gotta just let it happen, okay? Let's step back and remember, stay a little quiet. Sometimes it's good to speak up. Oh yeah, you need to protect yourself and defend yourself, but it's how you deliver it. It's the messages that you deliver. You know what I mean? The lighting may not be so good here, so I feel as though I'm just seeing a lot of different things and a lot of them are coming at once. So I'm gonna look at this, okay? If you look at it, it can look like a maple leaf, a Canadian maple leaf, but it can also appear as one of those tropical trees, such as what you'll find in Egypt or even California, okay? So if you feel, I'm going to talk about water because usually it's in a tropical area. If you feel this message is for you and you live in a warm area like that, part of the zones that I've mentioned, or perhaps you feel a connection towards that area. And as I speak, I'm closing my eyes because I'm feeling a lot right now, okay? I highly suggest at this time you go near the water. Go near the water. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And when you inhale, bring in nothing but goodness into your body and a newness, a new beginning, a new start, a new fresh life. And every time you exhale, you're letting go of the crap. You're letting go of the past. You're letting go of things that are not relevant, okay? If you see this can even be, you know, that three-leaf clover even, but that's not so much of what I'm picking up. If you feel that this is more of a maple leaf, then it could be that you're coming to visit Canada, or you're more interested in learning about the Canadian culture, okay? There's also in the Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cultures, there are leaves that we wrap, and inside we put in rice or different so it could be that you know, you're feeling you want to spice up some things and learn more about different heritages and and different foods, and bring that more into your everyday life, everyday food, because it's actually very healthy. Another message that I'm getting at is the Mediterranean lifestyle, okay? You know, tropical trees is similar to a form of a Mediterranean lifestyle, because it's not exactly, but in the Mediterranean Sea, you know what I mean? There's sun, there is a sea, you know, there's that life, there's that nightlife, there's that friendliness, there's that good food. Even if you're living in a cold place, such as Alaska, for example, you can always learn to cook the Mediterranean food and bring in more of that Mediterranean food into your lifestyle, because it's actually really, really good for you. So if you're somebody who's looking to eat a little bit healthier, try it out and see how you feel, how you like the foods, okay? Okay, over here, I'm seeing a person with long flowy hair. And over here, it kind of looks like a dog, but it's somewhat like a person as well too. Dogs actually symbolize loyalty. When you see a dog, it immediately symbolizes loyalty, and it's definitely a guardian to a person. It's also linked to an actual person that you know in real life, okay? So there's a dog around you. What that means, there is a loyal person around you. It's a male, okay? It's a male person that is definitely around you at this time, that is protecting you, making sure that you do receive what you work so hard for, okay? This person can see what's in your heart. You don't even have to tell this person. This person knows exactly what you go through every day, and will defend you when they feel they want to defend you, when they see that you need that support and that protection, okay? Hence, again, there's another protector here. Underneath, I see a lot of the past being dissolved away, okay? This is all your old baggage, guys. All this stuff right here is old baggage, okay? And why I say it's old baggage is because that's exactly what I'm picking up. All that stuff is irrelevant stuff that has no longer serving you, okay? But you've got to come to that acceptance that things of the past, I've learned from them, and if I haven't learned from them, that's okay. One day, those secrets that I never could quite understand will make sense to me, and if they don't, I grew out of it, I became stronger from them, and maybe it may not make sense to you right now. That's okay, but you gotta move on with your lives, okay? Sometimes people do some things, sometimes people say stuff, because it really has nothing to do about you, okay? It really has nothing to do about you. A lot of times people just need a companion or a friend, and because they don't have it or they're going through something, they just let it out on other people, okay? There's somebody here that's peeking at you. There's a head here. They're peeking into what you're doing. They're very interested in what you have to do with your life. They're very interested in your work, okay? So they're definitely coming in and out, looking at you, smiling, have a quirk on their face, admiring what you have to offer, admiring what you're doing, kind of incorporating that into their everyday life. And that's a good thing, because you're like, whether you're aware of it or not, I think you are though, you're kind of smiling back too, because at the end of the day, it's good for people to admire you, okay? But you just keep shining your old, good, and when I say old, I mean old meaning your true, old, authentic self, which is your original self. It's nothing new, because that's who you are. But your thoughts, your emotions, your pains, that's nothing, that doesn't have to be, that's not your authentic self, okay? Definitely. I'm seeing an arrow, and a Horus. That's totally linked with the October 1st new moon reading that I did. People, you're shooting out your intentions. You're shooting them out. I've sent out my intentions that justice must be served, and it's being served right now, okay? So where is it going? It's passing. It's going up to the sky. Where is it going? It's passing. It's going up to the sky. It's kind of going through this message right here. And what is this message right here? This message that is being delivered is literally telling us you got to let go and let God and let it happen. Don't worry when you shoot, because it will find you and it will find you well. But keep yourself balanced. Keep your heart balanced. Stay in a loving intent. Love yourself above and beyond. You are by far more important than any problem, any emotion, anything, any pain, anybody coming at you, nobody coming at you, hobbies. You are very important. You come first. Your health, your body, your mind, your soul comes first before anyone else's. Because at the end of the day, you live with you. You live with your body. That's your body, you know? So it's shooting up. And where is it going to go? Is it going to pass through these? Or is it going to stay in between? I sense it's going to pass right through. And then it's going to go back down through these guardians. There's more guardians here. But write it down, okay? Whatever message you get, whatever inspiration, whatever intent you get, whatever even comes back to you, make sure you write it down. I'm seeing right underneath where you're shooting something, there's someone Canadian here, okay? I'm seeing like an Inuit, you know those Inuit Stonehenges from the native Canadians? They built those. You're literally on top of that, okay? And all of a sudden, it's being transformed into like a bull-like character, okay? So somebody that is connected to Stonehenges and finding out their culture, okay? Finding out more of their heritage. There's a lot of this stuff going on right now, people finding out their heritage and looking into it, okay? Let's see what else we see on the other side. There's Anubis. Wow. Literally, eh? Look at that. There's Anubis. Oh my gosh. Look at the way it's sitting. And if it's not, it's like a sphinx, but it's more like Anubis. Sorry for the angle, guys. I'm like trying to show you. Totally. Guys, look up Anubis right now. Okay? And if you feel calling to the Book of the Dead or the Book of Ani, connect through those messages. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.